Hello, my name is Kazu. Nice to meet you. This is part of my 365-day daily challenge, speaking English for 30 minutes straight. Let's get started. Today is day 320. I have 45 days left. A month and a half. One. なんだっけ One and a half hour だっけな One and a half month 1ヶ月ぐらいじゃん So today I went to the Imperial Palace for a run, and I managed to run 10 kilometers. Another 10 kilometers. A month and a half だね。A month and a half. 1 month and a half. DAY320. I don't know, I don't know who is watching my challenge, but at least more than 1 views. Each video has more than 1 views. How can I say it? Okay. Today is day 320. I have 45 days left. It is about 1 month and a half. By the way, today I went to the Imperial Palace for a run, and I managed to run 10 kilometers. Once again. Finally. It's called LSD. Long, slow distance. So I usually keep my pace 5 minutes and 30 seconds per kilometers. Per kilometer. But today I speeded down. How can I say? Then it was 6 minutes and 30 seconds per kilometer. And then I managed to run 10 kilometers. And actually, my lung weren't, tough. I weren't tough. Just my legs were tough. How can I say it? Not tough. My legs were hard. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, yeah, I have muscle pain in my legs. Anyway, yeah, I managed to run 10 kilometers again. I'm really happy about it. And then, by the way, I don't know who is watching my challenge, but each challenge has more than one view. So I really appreciate it. But I don't know the reason why they are watching my videos. Anyway. Yeah, let's correct what I said so far. I'm really tired, you know. Oh. Sparkling water is delicious. I like it. I like it. I like it. Foo. Today is day 320. I have 45 left. It's about a month and a half. That's about a month and a half. By the way, I went for a run around the Imperial Palace. I went to the Imperial Palace for a run. Then I managed to run 10 kilometers again. Finally, it's been a while since I ran 10 kilometers. It's called LSD, which stands for I want to say another example, like yeah, TDL, Tokyo Disney, TDL, which it's called TDL, which stands for Tokyo Disneyland. USJ stands for Universal Studio Japan. TDM, 3 Days Monk, which stands for 3 Days Monk. TDL, yeah. TDS stands for Tokyo Disney Sea. Tokyo Disney Sea, sorry, Sea, yeah. Tokyo Disney Sea. The ocean. Anyway, I'm really sleepy and I'm really tired. I'm exhausted because I ran 10 kilometers. Anyway, it's called LSD, which stands for long slow distance. I usually run at the pace of about 5 minutes and 30 seconds per kilometer. At the pace. I usually run at the pace of 5 minutes and 30 seconds per kilometer. I usually run at the pace of I usually run at the pace of 5 minutes and 30 seconds per kilometer. Today I slowed down. Speed down. Slowed down. Slowed down. Today I slowed down. I ran at a pace of about 6 minutes and 30 seconds per kilometer. My pace was about 6 kilometers. My pace was about 6 minutes and 30 seconds per kilometer, and I managed to run 10 kilometers. Or, yes. Felt fine. Actually, my lungs felt fine. My lungs felt fine. Actually, I wasn't really out of breath. I wasn't really out of breath. It was just my legs that were struggling. My legs were tired. And only my legs were tired. Only my legs were tired. It was just my legs that were struggling. How can I say it? My legs were sore. My legs were sore. Yeah, my legs felt heavy. My lungs felt fine, but my lungs felt heavy. Only my legs were tired. It was just my legs that were struggling. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, my legs are sore now. Muscle pain. My legs are sore. My legs are sore. I managed to run 10 kilometers again. I'm really happy about it. By the way, I don't know who's watching my videos, but every video in this challenge gets at least 1 view. At least 1 view. By the way, I don't know who's watching my video, but every video in this challenge gets at least 1 view. More than 1 view. At least 1 view. I really appreciate it. I don't know why they are watching my videos though. That's about it. Yeah. Let's review yesterday's challenge. Let's review yesterday's challenge, or let's review the yesterday is a challenge, or just yesterday's challenge. Let's review yesterday's challenge. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yesterday's is a specific day, you know? Specific thing. So, anyway, let's review yesterday's challenge. Let's review yesterday's challenge. Yeah. Well, what was I talking about? I started making tracks. Yes. So I asked ChatGPT I asked Claude that I want to become an artist like Underworld. I really like Underworld. I told ChatGPT that I want to become an artist like Underworld. So it suggests that I should download a music making up, and then I made the short track yesterday. It was really fun, and I was really into it. I got completely absorbed in it, absorbed in making the track. It's interesting, you know. Today was no. And then yeah, I was talking about my morning routine. Still, you know, it's hard to wake up early. Today, actually, I woke up at 5 a.m., but I'm really sleepy. But good thing is, I need to do something after this. So makes me keep it makes me keep awake. Good thing is today I have something to do after this challenge, so I cannot sleep. Right? What did I say? Oh, it makes me keep awake. It keeps me awake. It keeps me awake. It keeps me awake. It keeps me awake. The good thing is that I have something to do after this challenge today, so I can go back to sleep. Yeah, anyway. I need to cut my nose hair, I guess. You know. It's embarrassing if someone find my nose hair. Anyway. It's been 17 minutes. So I told the clothes that I want to become an artist like Underworld. I downloaded a music making app and then I made a short track. Yeah, it was really fun, you know? I was really into it. I got completely absorbed. I got absorbed in it. I got absorbed in it. I get absorbed in it. Get absorbed in it. I got completely absorbed in it. In making the track. You know, I can change in every way I want. So it's fun. I woke up around 11 a.m. because I hung out with my friends until around 4 a.m. I woke up around 11 a.m. Yesterday, I woke up around 11 a.m. because I hang out with friends until around 4 a.m. Anyway, so after I woke up yesterday, after I woke up, I went to the park to do pull-ups because there is a bar in the park, and I hang from the bar with both hands and pull myself up. I pulled myself up like maybe 20 times, or not in a row. Like I took a break between them. Oh yeah, what's unique about app is that. So I was talking about my morning routine. I explained how hard. I wake up at the specific time. Anyway, to wake up, in order to wake up, I downloaded an alarm app. It's called Alarmy. What's unique about the Alarmy? What's unique about Alarmy is that to turn off the alarm, you need to complete a task that you set beforehand. I think it's a pretty innovative. It's an innovative idea. So normal, alarm. With the normal alarm, with an normal alarm, you can turn off to just push the button, or maybe you can use snooze to stop, to turn off. But in this app, you need to do some tasks, so it helps wake you up. I'm really sleepy now. It's been 22 minutes. Thanks to it's good for today. Like I have something to do, so I cannot sleep after this. I'm really sleepy now. I love sparkling water. Like I try not to drink alcohol, and I try not to drink like sugar beverages. So this is the only stimulate things. I usually try not to drink alcohol and sugar beverages. So like sparkling water is only my stimulate a beverage. I don't know how to say it. Stimulant. I usually try to drink alcohol or sugar drinks. I usually try not to drink alcohol or so sparkling water is basically the only stimulating drink I have. So sparkling water is basically the only drink I have that gives me a bit of kick. Stimulating drink, stimulating drink, stimulating drink. Yeah. Stimulating. Yeah, let's get back to reviewing. I think it's pretty clever. Yeah, it's a smart way to force. It's a smart way to force yourself to get out of bed. But yesterday I realized that alone is enough. I realized that alone isn't enough. I realized that future alone isn't enough. So I was talking about the alarm app. It's called Alarmy. What's unique about the app is that to turn off the alarm, you need to complete a task that you set beforehand. In my case, I set my task to scan QR code, a specific QR code. So I printed the specific QR code on a piece of paper, and then I put it on the refrigerator. So every morning I needed to get out of bed and go to the kitchen. It's a really pain, but you must walk to go to the kitchen, so it really helps wake you up effectively. But not yesterday, 2 days ago, I realized that future alone isn't enough to wake up early, because still you can go back to sleep. So I think important thing is that the night before you should remind yourself that you want to wake up early. In my case, at 5 a.m. Maybe you should say that 10 times to yourself. Then you got ready for waking up early, because you are not ready for that pain. Maybe you go back to bed. But if you are ready for that pain, I think you can wake up. Sea cat. セミが鳴いてる何て言うんだ? Is that sea cat? What was that? I was telling you about the alarm app. It's called Alarmy. What's unique about the app is that to turn off the alarm, you have to complete a task that you set beforehand. In my case, I set the task to scan a specific QR code. In my case, my task is to scan a specific QR code. I printed the QR code on a piece of paper and put it on the refrigerator. So every morning I have to get out of bed and go to the kitchen. It's a real pain. It's a real pain, but you have to walk all the way to the kitchen every time. It really helps wake you up. But 2 days ago I realized that feature alone isn't enough to help me wake up early because I can still go back to sleep. So I think the important thing is to remind yourself the night before that you want to wake up early. In my case, I want to wake up at around 5 a.m. Maybe you should tell yourself 10 times. Then you'll be mentally prepared to wake up early. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. If you're not prepared for that discomfort, if you're not prepared for the discomfort, you might just go back to sleep. Just go back to bed. If you are mentally prepared for that discomfort, I think you're much more likely to get up. It's been 32 minutes ago. Thank you so much. Bye bye.